The sun shone brightly in the Indian jungle. Birds sang sweet songs. Monkeys swung happily in the trees. Deer grazed peacefully in the green grass. It was a beautiful day. Suddenly, a loud roar shook the jungle, echoing through the trees and startling every creature. It was Raja, the greedy lion. Raja was not only very strong, but he was also known for his insatiable hunger and desire for power. He scared all the other animals with his fierce demeanor and powerful presence.
Run, run for your lives.
Hide, find a safe place.
All the animals were afraid of Raja. They knew that when he roared, trouble was sure to follow. Raja laughed a mean laugh, enjoying the fear he instilled in others.
I am the king of the jungle. None can challenge my authority. All of you must bring me food. I demand a feast fit for a king.
The animals were sad and disheartened. They had no choice but to obey Raja's commands. They had to give their food to the greedy lion, sacrificing their own meals to satisfy his endless appetite. Day after day, they toiled to gather enough food, hoping that one day, Raja's greed would be his downfall.
What can we do? Raja will take all our food. We are all afraid of Raja's strength.
Just then, Chotu the rabbit hopped into the middle of the group.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
The other animals looked at Chotu in surprise. Could Chotu, the smallest animal in the jungle, outsmart the mighty lion?
Follow me, everyone. I have a plan to deal with Raja, the greedy lion.
Whispered Chotu. He led the animals through the dense jungle, carefully navigating through the thick foliage and stopping near an old, abandoned well.
Raja, come here quickly,
called Chotu loudly, his voice echoing through the trees and reaching the ears of the mighty lion.
There is another lion here. He says he is the real king of the jungle. He is challenging your authority.
Raja heard Chotu's words and roared in anger. His pride wounded, he rushed to the well, his mane bristling with fury and determination.
Where is this other lion? Show him to me now.
Roared Raja, peering into the well. He saw his own reflection in the water, but in his rage, he did not recognize it.
How dare you challenge me?
Roared Raja, thinking it was another lion mocking him. His roar echoed back from the well, making him even more furious.
I'll show you who is the real king. You will regret ever challenging me.
With a mighty leap, Raja jumped into the well, determined to defeat his imaginary rival. The animals watched in awe and relief as the greedy lion disappeared into the depths of the well, tricked by his own arrogance and pride. Splash! The animals peeked into the well. Raja, the mighty lion, was trapped. The water splashed around him as he struggled to get out, but it was no use. The well was too deep, and the walls were too slippery. He had fallen for Chotu's clever trick. The lion, who had always been the terror of the forest, now looked confused and tricked. Chotu, the clever rabbit, stood nearby with a smug look on his face, knowing his plan had worked perfectly. The animals cheered and danced around the well. They were overjoyed to be free from Raja's tyranny. The forest echoed with their laughter and songs as they celebrated their newfound freedom. Chotu, the clever rabbit, had outsmarted the greedy lion. He stood proudly among his friends, knowing he had saved them all. The other animals gathered around him, praising his bravery and intelligence. From that day on, the animals lived happily without fear. The forest became a place of peace and harmony, where everyone could live without the constant threat of the lion. They had learned an important lesson. The wise rabbit taught them that sometimes brains are more important than brawn. The animals listened carefully, understanding the value of cleverness and strategy. Being clever and using your mind is sometimes better than being the strongest. The animals realized that true strength comes from wisdom and intelligence, and they vowed to always remember this important lesson.